I heard they had team commission, right? I was working at Foot Locker, and we were doing individual commission.
Yeah.
I was making no bread, bro. The store was slow, but then
you weren't selling inserts?
I was trying to I would tell...
No shoe spray? That's mandatory. Are you sure you don't need that?
Bro, this is back at the time where they really try to hey man, if you get a hookup, it's just you sell a pair of shoes with a pair of socks, and that was like a big deal.
Yeah.
Right, and I was trying to do that. I would lie so much to get a sale at Foot Locker. I told an Asian kid that I was trying to sell him these generic Jordans. And I told him, yo, Michael Jordan played in these. He dropped 40 in these.
Yeah. What you waiting for?
Bro, these came out in 2003. Oh man, these came out in 2000. These shoes came out in 2017. Yeah. I told him, "Yo, Michael played in these. How crazy is that?"
Anything for a sale, man. I feel like we were talking about this a couple pods ago, in Foot Locker. It's like, the customer service is A1, but at some point, I think it's harassment.
100%.
They're in your bubble. Mm-hmm. They're all around you. Everything, man. It's like, yo, you sure you don't need that spray? But then, make sure when you get to that counter.
Yeah, but then once they make the sale, they disappear. Like, all right, go to the front cash, ask for me. That's it.
And tell them my name. Tell them my name at the till.
Exactly.
Make sure you drop the name too. That's mandatory. They give you that eye when you're walking up too.
Yeah, but that was one of the best gigs I had though.
Yeah.
The worst jobs. You can have some of the worst jobs.
Yeah, one of the worst jobs I had, bro, was working at the airport, and I was doing like this food stand, and I just had to make sandwiches, bro.
Like, were you making sandwiches for live people, or you were putting in a plastic container?
No, it's like live people.
Okay.
And bro, I'll kid you not, 3 hours in, I quit. I left.
I'm not
I said, I'm blessed. I said, I can't do this. I told him, yo, lady, I'm sorry. The manager, she was shocked. She's like, because the worst thing was my cousin referred me. My cousin worked at the spot. So he's like, yo, just do me a solid. I'll get you in, whatever. I was down. I needed some change, so I go there, thinking that everything's gonna be lovely. She tried to get me to make some sandwiches, and a couple customers came, and then I was like, yo, you know what? I actually need the bathroom. She ain't never seen me since.
You pulled the Rick Ross?
Yeah, I pulled the Rick Ross.
And you just never came, you never came back.
Quick, I was out of there. Out of there,
man. I gotta check something real quick. And
out of there, bro. Out of there.
Man.
Bro, we didn't even do you a proper introduction, though, man.
Oh.
I said, welcome to HuddleTalkTV, man. It's a pleasure having you, bro.
Man, pleasure to be here,
Yeah, man. Welcome. Man, so, bro, right now you're in the stand-up scene, right? Mm-hmm. Bro, isn't there like a fine line between your jokes and cancel culture? Like, how do you navigate through that, man?
You introduced the man right away.
Bro, I gotta go into it, bro.
While you were here, we might as well just...
Bro, I gotta go right into it because,
for the throw. This guy right away.
Right away, man. Off the rip.
The things that I do in my life, personally, at this moment, are not even cancel worthy.
Right.
So I'm not worthy.
On a humble one.
On a humble one.
Yeah,
if you want to cancel me from stealing from the food bar at Whole Foods, you're canceling yourself.
Yeah.
You're me, man. You guys are doing the same thing.
But when does a free sample turn into like stealing?
All right.
You know what I mean?
After 5. I think after 5. That's the number.
After 5 handfuls?
Yeah.
I'll go to the longest line
and
I'll eat in that damn line. And by the time I get to the front, they want to wait that shit.
Yeah. It's done.
It's done. You can't get it back.
That's like when you go to the restaurants and they have like the candy at the end. And you just grab a handful, put it in your pocket.
The little mints.
Mints.
And then you only eat like one, and then the rest of them you just throw at your friends. Right?
Literally, that's it.
Dude, it's the same thing. Like it's so stupid, but like when I go to the grocery store, and there's like lettuce, the little machines will like spray the lettuce with the water.
Yeah.
Every time, like in my head, I'm like, the lettuce is gonna be like 2 cents extra now because of the weight of the water. So stupid, man. But tell us about Lululemon, dude.
Lululemon?
We gotta hear about this. So you worked there after Foot Locker?
Yeah, no, I was working there at the same time, and they were both across the street.
Okay.
I was working with the ops, but not at the same time.
Yeah.
So one day, my boy was telling me that Lululemon is like team commission based, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I was working at Foot Locker, and it was like individual commission. I was like, yo, man, I was making nothing, and I was upset. But as soon as I was like, yo, I could work less. I could work more, like work less and get paid more at Lululemon.
Yeah.
Chilling. I was chilling in the back and just working on my phone. And so, man, it was just like, let me tell you, I'm trying to think like, when I was there, it was like I realized I didn't have like a customer service voice. I tried it. It didn't work out for So the first day they put me in this position called Dofi.
Dofi.
Yeah,
hell's
they
that?
call it dofi.
Like a yoga move or something?
That's what it sounds like, right? What? I was like, yeah, they put me in this position called dofi. It was like, it basically stands for Director of First Impressions.
Okay. The director right away.
Yeah, I'm a director.
Yo, I
Foot
love
Locker.
these titles, man. These fucking titles.
Okay.
What?
I'm a director now.
Yeah. You have to run with that one.
And literally, for my first 5-hour shift, I stood at the front and I was just like, "Hey guys, welcome to Lululemon."
Oh my gosh. Where'd you put your hands?
I didn't know what to do with my hands.
Pockets, and then they tell you, yo, you're not supposed to have your hands in your pockets.
First of all, I think I showed up my first day to work. I showed up with a Nike Tech fleece. So I was like, yo, you guys haven't paid me yet.
Yeah, where's the branding? Yeah.
You pay me,
Yeah.
and I'll buy your merch.
Exactly.
Like, let's figure it out. And then first of all, when I got to the job interview, everybody was wearing Lululemon already. I was like, you guys don't even work.
It's a cult.
here.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
I got in there on the diversity quota. Anyway.
Yeah. You have to meet that quota this month.
100%. I was in there.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, man.
The staff was what, like all white girls, you know?
Yeah. Pretty much. I was. Yeah. There's like, yeah.
Lululemon does have some nice stuff for guys though. If you get it on clearance, man, the quality is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the key though, on clearance.
Yeah.
Shit's expensive.
Shit's expensive, but I'm not gonna lie, it's worth. They changed the game in terms of like they changed the game in retail for everybody else. They don't have I think they were one of the first companies to like demolish the whole return policy thing. Right? You could return anything, anytime, no receipt.
That's insane.
No, okay, that's the game changer.
That's a
no
game
receipt.
No receipt.
Yeah.
Well, and they don't pay me enough to fight you over it either.
I'm so blessed. What the hell? I'm throwing it in the back.
I remember some dude came to the store and he was a girl came to the store and she was trying to return like 3 pairs of yoga pants. They were peeling.
Yeah.
And they were like from 5 years ago.
But that's awesome, man, because like,
That's crazy.
I think it makes a lot of sense because like as a premium brand, like you're making markup anyways, and like if you want people repping your stuff, you always want them looking clean. You know what I mean? So like if somebody's wearing like the fit isn't right or
don't want
like
to look
it's
dusty.
disgusting, dusty, then 100%.
Exactly.
You just want to have your people as ambassadors, right?
Right.
Looking clean all the time.
100%.
And they couldn't pay me enough to fight somebody over that.
Yeah.
100%. So they throw a fight. They throw a hissy. One time my manager came out to me. He's like, Hassan, you've processed too many returns today. I said, get rid of this return policy.
Like,
what are you talking about?
bro, I'm a man of the people at the end of the day.
So hold on. So you were the director. You were the Dofi.
Bro,
What was your manager's title?
I don't even know, man.
The vice president of internal return affairs or something like that. How high did the totem pole go, man?
There was so much jargon.
Yeah.
But like they'll put you in different positions every
day?
every other shift will be different.
Yeah.
Like I literally, you could do 8 hours of just, hey guys, welcome to Lululemon, take care.
Yeah. So you didn't know when you were going in, like your schedule, what you were doing that day?
You knew, but the thing is that also they were very big on like punctuality.
Yeah.
So like, hey Hassan, like you gotta show up like 15 minutes before your shift. I'm like, are you paying me
For the 15 minutes?
Yeah. Literally.
Bro, I show up. I have that 11:59 energy all the time, man. When is that assignment due, fam?
Yeah.
So
Turn it in the last minute.
Exactly.
100%.
So do you know like how to fold, like really, like how do you fold yoga pants?
I've been there. Listen, I've had at least like 6 jobs in retail.
Okay.
Oh, you're a folding
I
master.
hang all my clothes. I barely my shit be hanging.
You don't have time for it?
I don't even. If you ask me how to, I leave that for other people.
Yeah.
I'm very. I'm not saying manipulative.
Yeah.
But like I just know how to like pawn
Get
it off
around
to somebody.
things. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Again, like it's what are they called? The incompetence, like intentional incompetence or whatever it is. Where
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
You gotta act stupid
If
sometimes.
I was working in your position, dude, I would have like literally just rolled up the yoga pants into like a you know,
like
a
a
little
sock.
baton.
Mhm. Yeah,
I'd be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, I've rolled up 40 of them. But
Yeah.
like, well, it's easier to stack. Like, it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
No, we're gonna move you, Nick.
It's over.
I just big up my employees too. I'll be like, yo, you're so good at this, fam.
Exactly, gas them up.
Yeah.
You should do this, bro. Can you handle this for me? I'll do it.
You gotta motivate them when you got the team commission going on, you know?
Bro, team commission? It was easy, bro. I was on the phone on the toilet.
Yeah.
Fucking, and bro, we're making like 35 an hour. I was like,
And
yo.
you were liking girls in Lululemon pants on Instagram, like to help and like just everything comes full circle.
Right, man. Full circle, man.
Exactly.
Trying to boost the stock, man. Engagement.
Vice President of Social Media Affairs.
Engagement's important, yo.
The only thing that tripped me up one time was because I was working at Foot Locker at the same time.
Yeah,
And one of my dogs came through
yeah,
while I was working, and I was in my shift zone.
Yeah.
You know? And I was like, "Hey, welcome to Lulu." And it was my dog, and I was like, "Oh shit, what's?"
You have to correct yourself.
What's good, fam? You're blessed. Yeah, come
switch
here.
Up the sales voice. Switch
up the sales voice.
Yeah.
And then, but then I realized I couldn't do that for too long.
Yeah.
And I became contagious. Everybody at all my coworkers started talking like me.
Really?
What's good, fam? It's weird.
Yeah.
How you doing, dog?
Everybody loves falling
So what
into
did
that
the manager just have to pull you to a side? Listen, man.
Yeah.
We gotta get this together, man. Where's the professionalism? Huh? What's going on?
I paged my manager one time.
No way. Why?
100%, because they put me in this position called like restock.
Okay.
And essentially it's just replenishing the things that are sold on the floor.
Yeah.
And everything's like RFID scanned or whatever. Yeah. And I just don't like that. But the thing is that they're so prissy about
where you put each
thing, but also they want to feel like they're cool with you all the time. So if you're not cool with the position, it's fine. One time they put me in tanks and bras.
Yeah. Just to get that life experience.
I don't mind.
I was talking to a woman and I was like,
yeah.
I don't know what
your size is.
Yeah. Let me know if I can help you. I'll be in the back of my phone.
Hey, your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, honestly.
100%.
So what was the worst retail job?
Worst retail job. I think it could have been Lululemon, yo.
Really?
Yeah, because I had to wear a face. That's the only job I really had to wear a face.
You couldn't be yourself.
I couldn't really be actually, no, I was still myself through.
Yeah, you changed everybody, bro.
I changed everybody.
Yeah.
Literally 2 weeks into working at Lululemon, I had these guys going from, "Hi, how you doing?" Like, "Yo, what's good, fam?"
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Wait, what location was this, bro?
Was this the flagship store, my nigga?
No way.
It was.
Which one was that?
Lululemon. Like that Vancouver, downtown Vancouver.
This was in Toronto.
No, this wasn't Toronto.
Okay.
That's even crazier, right?
That's
like
wild.
You walk outside, you smell mountain air, like you're just island. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then there was me. What are you guys dealing with?
Man.
Yeah. It was. I transformed that place.
Yeah.
100%.
Retail is a rite of passage though, man. Like everybody growing up, like your first job is retail. You learn, like that's the biggest kick in the ass to be like, okay, I'm not doing this for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you gotta hustle. That's all.
You have to work really hard, man. And you're always on your feet. And then the worst thing is too, I found, because I used to work at GNC at Square One for like ages, man, through university.
I remember.
Yeah, and I remember the worst thing, man, is like when there's no customers in the store, you want to sit down.
Mm-hmm. But you can't.
There's
no chance.
Right? You want to rest your feet or like sit on something. And so like, and you only need to get caught slipping one time to get fired. Like, because the corporate manager or one of our districts would always like rotate stores and like he'd visit.
Why?
So like,
that's
what
doing
we'd
the
do
most.
is, we'd like stack up like protein tubs and we'd like half sit on them. So it was like, oh no, we were moving them. We were moving them, right?
Yeah.
But man, I don't know. Retail.
Man, with GNC though, I feel like you guys always try to sell like the GNC brand of like the protein.
I have no idea how they lasted so long.
Yeah.
Everything's so overpriced, man. It was insane.
It's actually ridiculous, man. It was bad.
You have to have a lot of spots. I had so many spots.
Dude, it was insane.
So many spots to hide.
Like where?
Bro, I had... Yeah,
but the back is like a given.
Bro, I worked at Nordstrom as well.
Yeah.
I had like 6 spots.
Bro, how many places do you work?
Everywhere, bro.
Holy shit.
I'm like that guy from...
Undercover Boss?
Yeah, bro. I'm like that guy from Undercover Boss. I'm like that dude from Everybody Hates Chris, bro. Yeah. I work everywhere. 100%. When I worked at Nordstrom, I had like at least like 3 different spots. In the stock
room. How'd you pick them?
Oh, this whole winter coats.
Okay.
You just easy. There's racks.
Do you go hide behind it?
I separated I had a secret room where it was just coats.
A little nest.
I'm hiding behind Canada Goose, Macaws. The most expensive hiding spot I had.
Somebody's gonna roll around like once every few days to look at it. Yeah,
definitely.
Smart.
Then I had another spot where there's just a room full of mannequins that weren't being used.
Yeah. And you just stand amongst them?
I stand amongst them. One time I thought somebody was coming. I just stood still.
Just freeze up real quick.
100%. Another one,
Hassan, is that you?
No.
I would have folded so fast.
I never break character.
Yo, Cal would have been like, yeah, what's up?
I would have been done for yo.
What else, man? I had the access code to the handicap bathroom.
Yeah, that's a game changer.
Beep, beep, boop.
Yeah.
Bang, I'm in there on my phone.
That's it.
25 minutes. I was on my break.
Press the side lock. That's it. You're good.
100%.
You're done.
Yeah, man. So many. All right, we're everywhere.
But like you got so many like employees on the floor. Then if you could be able to like hide and nobody notice you.
Yeah, and also the store's not busy. Like he was saying, like my manager tried to do that thing with me. Like, Hassan, the store is so the even when the store is not busy, there's still things to do.
Yeah.
And bro, I'm like, there's things to do on my phone.
Yes, yes.
Dude, that was the problem. Is like you know, a GNC would call it like block and face. So like you pull everything up and make sure it's like in line perfectly, like edge to the shelf because everything's in a box, right, or like a tub.
Right.
But man, I remember too. I was this was in university as well. I did construction, and we had this one guy. We called him Old Man Mike, and he was like 60. The guy literally a couple times like he would always bring in like weed cookies for everybody. And he would always give a disclaimer. He's like, be very careful. Because like all he did was he did construction and he grew weed and smoked weed. There's only two things. Great guy. But anyways, one day, and most days, like he would just disappear for like an hour or two at a time. So we worked underground in like water reservoirs. Yeah. And we did concrete restoration. So like all the water that goes through to like from a city to like a residential house, that's where all the water's stored. And you can imagine there's like 8-foot pipes. Mike would do something. He would build something called nests. And every once in a while, if you were like looking for something, or you were like cleaning something out, you go deep enough into this pitch black pipe, all of a sudden you find that there's a bunch of like cloth or fabric or like things from old bags. Because we'd have concrete bags. But if you get enough of them, man, you can actually make like a little spot. This dude would literally disappear for like an hour or two at a time and just sleep in there. Yeah. Old Man Mike, you got to figure it out, man.
Yeah, you got to, some way, somehow, man.
I couldn't believe it, man.
Yeah, you got to make your own break at work.
Those are predecessors, bro. That guy, he's a pioneer, man.
He's a pioneer. You got to respect it. You got to respect it.
You remember that class? You ever been in high school and they teach, what was that? It was like a career.
Civics and careers.
We literally talked about this last pod.
High school, right?
Yeah. One of the most useless courses.
One of the most useless courses, but the only thing, I heard a crazy story about... my guidance counselor in high school told me this crazy story about a dude who worked at General Motors in like Oshawa back when it was booming, right? And people were buying houses in Oshawa just to go work at General Motors.
Crazy,
right? Yeah. And so I guess like the factories were so big that what they would do is instead of, I guess phone lines weren't really a big thing at the time and fax machines were like a primary form of communication. They had bike runners. Yeah. Right? Dudes would just literally
drop off messages?
Exactly. Drop off messages, product or whatever it may be. Yeah. And so this guy was supposed to be, there was a guy who was supposed to be transferred from one department to another. Yeah. But and he the director gave him the task of like handing in
messenger pigeon, bro. Like
exactly.
personal pigeon.
Exactly. You bring your own paperwork to them and let them know that you're coming there. And he's like, okay, cool. So he gets on a bike, and for maybe like 6 years, he shows up to work every day and just rides his bike around. Or rides
and nobody questioned it because he looked busy.
Because he looked busy.
Wow, that guy's good.
Right?
But actually did not drop off anything.
Did not drop off any. Everybody just assumed. So he still had the same payroll.
Yeah. Union,
everything.
That's why they went bankrupt.
6 years.
That's why they went bankrupt.
Because everyone was just riding bikes, bro. Like,
and he was in shape, yo.
Yeah, of course, yes. Cardio on the job.
He's like BMXing, doing like wheelies around the factory.
And I heard that story about that guy, and I was like, yo,
I want to be that guy.
I want to be it.
There must be like that's living on the edge. Like nothing will get you that high as riding around on your bike pretending like you're doing a job. Yeah. Right. The equivalent in the corporate world is like printing something and walking around with paper in your hand, looking very angry.
But how did this shit not come out right?
I can't believe he didn't do this.
Yeah.
Oh, he's really mad. Don't talk to him, right? Dude, it's funny too because I know like the General Motors plant, dude. Because I've been in the industry for so long, but those unionized workers, if you actually look and see like the amount of work that these guys do. So the way that it works is every car comes to like a station, and somebody's job for the day may be like installing the TV. Right, or a screen, and they screw in 4 bolts and connect a wire.
Yeah, on the back of the passenger seat.
Then it goes to the next guy. Yeah. Then it goes to the next guy, right? Yeah. So everybody does these fractions of a job, right? And so basically, when the assembly line happens, imagine there's a fuck up at the beginning of it. Everybody waits because it's just one cue, right? So when I remember, one of the guys I knew did a factory tour, and you were watching like these, like look at our production live, and they were showing it off. Yeah. These people were sitting around for like 10 minutes. Car would roll by, they'd do a minute of work, and then they go back, sit down, read the newspaper, go back on their phone. I was like, holy.
Yeah.
Holy.
Just that easy?
Holy. Yeah. And they were unionized. So it's just like you raise a stink. You can't get rid of them. You're going to have to talk to their union rep.
Yeah.
Right? They're working too hard. You don't pay them enough.
Exactly.
They're standing too much. They have arthritis. Like, dude, oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't know, man.
The beauty. My fingers to the bone.
Yeah. The beauty of job protection, right?
I love it, man. Yeah. So, what is, talking about stand up, and we're not going to grill you on this, but like, what's one of the like the worst jokes you've ever heard that like you saw, not you telling it, but like you were witnessing somebody else say it, and you're like, oh my God.
Secondhand embarrassment.
Have you ever like had that? We're like, holy fuck, I want to leave this place right now on behalf of this guy.
Oh, I was actually on behalf of this guy. I never want to leave. I'm definitely gonna stay.
Yeah.
100%. But I think one of the funniest things.
I'm on this boat. We're gonna sink together.
Oh man, one of the funniest things I think it was one time we were doing this show and this guy who's East African as well, or African or whatever.
Yeah.
And the room it's a charity event. There's a lot of like Black Muslims, Somalis, East Africans.
Right. A lot of people obligated to be there.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And this guy comes on, he's doing time, and maybe in the first 2 minutes he dresses, he goes, oh, like you guys are Somalian, right? Yeah. Somalians, right? Somalians, am I right? This is bare time saying Somalian.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you know.
Why? Enlighten me.
It's Somali.
Okay. Yeah. The plural.
Yeah.
The plural.
Somali.
Geese, goose, Somalian, Somali.
Yeah.
I got you.
It's not. And then it was just like from then. But the thing, it's just like you can't.
He couldn't read the room.
You should. You should.
Yeah,
bro. Honestly, and the fact is, like, I'm disappointed. If this guy didn't have material, bro, the amount of like ripping on Cal that we do for being Somali.
Yeah.
Like the first joke, it would have been like, oh my God, my Somali friends, I can't believe you're here on time today. Bro, crowd work the hell out of these people, 100%.
Right? And then I think that's an art in itself, right? Like reading the crowd. Like,
yeah, you gotta. I don't know, man.
You gotta have like some self-awareness a little bit in there, you know.
I think that was probably You have to just like.
Especially like for you, like when you're doing like a stand-up, like you gotta obviously tailor to the crowd, you know.
You gotta tailor to the crowd. Actually, I don't even care about the crowd, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
I fuck with myself regardless.
Right.
So if I fuck with myself,
if you think it's funny, you're gonna enjoy it. They'll enjoy it.
Yeah. If I fuck with myself well enough, I'm sure they will as well. Yeah. But also, like, you should just know as well.
That's what I'm saying.
And that was funny because like we were just.
So what? Did you guys go up to him after and say, "Yo, bro, like, come, like, how do you not know this?"
The funny part was like we were just like, "Oh man," we were talking like, "Yo, you're about to kill this, bro." Like this is the most like
jack him up,
this is the most like because usually in stand up, man. Especially in Canada, bro, more times it's as a minority in comedy, you're probably just gonna you'll get used to making white people laugh. All the time.
Right.
They're out at those things.
They got nothing better to do. Yeah.
Pretty easy to please.
Yeah.
Very easy to please. Very easy to please.
They don't want to be. They don't want to not laugh.
They want. They don't exactly.
If you don't laugh, you're ignorant.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be ignorant, right?
Yes, man. Especially if you're dropping if you're doing self-deprecative humor.
Yeah.
Like white people won't. They'll give it to you because they don't want to look racist.
Yeah. 100%.
You know what I mean? 100%. At least that's how I see it.
It's like a feel good thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
And I'm not even talking about it as like a stand up comedian. I'm coming at it as also like an audience member because I'm watching it too.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to make why would you do that to yourself?
Yeah.
You know?
I think, man, we're gonna have a renaissance of like. Our generation, I think, is very different. And again, I can't speak on behalf of everybody, but like our friend group is like, we got everybody in our friend group, right? So everybody's throwing jokes all the time. And like, I feel like growing up in Canada, at the very least, like you're going to see this new evolution of comedy where people are like, cause you are around the tighter friend groups, it's like, okay, we can kind of give a little bit back. Cause we got way too tight a few years back and everybody got all political and weird about jokes and like canceled and everybody's now realizing that the internet's here forever. Yeah. And just might as well have a good time.
You can't filter everything.
There's a hard line between like, listen, if it didn't land and the people didn't laugh,
you know what to do.
You didn't hit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But there is a lot of funny shit, man.
Yeah,
100%. It's funny, bad. And it's just like, even with that Somali situation, I'm just like, I tell that to like some of my friends who are like Egyptian, Algerian, and like So like, even though they're relatively close to the country, but like, even like, bro, I told it to like some of my white friends, and they even know better. They'd be like, Somalian?
Like, how could you say that? Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, how could you not know that?
Yeah.
And that was probably I was awkward, and because again, it's very rare that you do stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
It's very rare that you do stand-up comedy with a bunch of like where it's like a crowd is predominantly Somali or like predominantly like you're younger as well.
Yeah. So, exactly. Yeah.
And that's what you want. I'd rather be making the
young crowd. 100%.
I'm down to make young people laugh. Yeah. I'm sick of making old people laugh.
But do you think it's harder because like you know what can come of it? Like, you know, people are just like so aware of like, you know, the trends right now and stuff like that. Like, you know,
I don't honestly. I still don't care.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna have fun regardless. And I think it's better to make young people laugh because they just know a lot.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't have to do too much
references and all that stuff.
I don't have to give context to a lot of things.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like if I'm doing a young crowd or whatever, and I talk and I'm using Toronto slang, and I don't even think of it as slang. To be honest, it's just my vernacular.
Exactly.
I'll say bear a lot.
Yeah.
I say that a lot.
Yeah,
and they'll know exactly where I'm coming from.
Exactly.
You know, if I do a crowd full of Jamaicans and I say boy them, they know I'm talking about the police.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of like inclusivity in that language, and I don't even want to. Sometimes I don't even want to take that away from like old people. I let them they'll leave with something new today.
Exactly.
I learned what the boy them are today.
And then they could go and tell their kids.
If they're driving a car and they get pulled over.
It's the boy them.
The boy them just pulled me over.
Yeah. So it's like giving life lessons to people along the way too. So it's pretty cool. That's
you learn something. You'll learn something new from comedy. I think like what was that word? I learned when I was watching the Chappelle show.
Yeah.
And
goated.
And Charlie Murphy was doing his true stories.
Yeah.
That's how I learned when he used the word habitual.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Charlie Murphy, man.
Yeah.
When he used the word habitual, I was like, yo, that's a sick ass word.
I gotta look that up.
I looked that shit up. I said, damn. And I was just like, man, I was using it at school. I was like, man, I kicked that ball habitually. All the time. Every time I soccer, I've been kicking the soccer ball habituously. Any reason to use that word. 100%. People are like, damn, this is an astute ass nigga.
It's a $5 word. Where did you pick that up?
100%.
Bro, if you're gonna get that from Dave Chappelle, man, you gotta start listening to T.I. more often, bro.
you know T.I.'s doing stand-up comedy.
No way.
Swear to God.
What?
Yeah, T.I.'s doing stand-up comedy. He's like probably like 2 months in now.
How do you transition from rapper to actor to...
He loves the sound of his own voice.
Some people,
I guess so.
But dude, like
main character syndrome.
But honestly, I don't know if he's. I've heard some really good things. I've heard some really bad things.
Really, what? Like what?
But like it's not bad. Mind you, the girl who's told me this, she's a Somali girl, lives in Atlanta.
Okay.
And she was at a show, and then he actually happened to do
like a segment.
He ended up doing a set there, and. It kind of, I think the part that was controversial actually is that he went on after Godfrey, the comedian, and Godfrey headlined. And
you're supposed to be before. Yeah, right? He's headlining,
And so he was doing time after Godfrey had already headlined.
Is it just because he's T.I.?
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, that's not right, bro.
Right? And so, but nah, he was like, he was just doing like, apparently, he was doing like generic jokes that people already make in Atlanta, something about my wife. I was walking with my wife, and this dude was hollering at my wife, but actually because there's a lot of gay people in Atlanta, he was actually hollering at me instead, and that's the thing, and I feel like that she was telling me that joke has just been made
already, exactly, But I don't even have to live in Atlanta.
Well, dude, it's the same.
I've heard that joke before.
It's the same thing, like the isms that you have right now in the GTA, like. You know, it's funny because Andrew Schultz just did. I saw his special when he came to Toronto. Yeah. Like he did like a 5-minute rip where somebody 100% ghost wrote every fucking like joke.
Bro, he was using Toronto.
And he was talking about like construction, like everything. And it's just like it's one of those things. Like I feel like if you're a Toronto comedian and you start going into those areas, it's just like everybody's kind of like, yeah, that Eglinton construction. Am I right? You
already been there.
That shit doesn't land anymore.
But because he's Andrew Schultz,
because he's big enough and he's from New York. And it's just like the joke. The joke is more so like, how do you know that?
Yeah,
you're right.
That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. There's a mystery to it. But like if it was like Toronto comedian, it's just like.
But you know,
why are we still talking about this?
Comics do their research. Yeah. One, comics do their research, and two, like we talk like backstage, like if there's the openers or whatever.
In between sets,
in between sets, be like, okay, like they like comics like Andrew Schultz and whomever, like also Nimish Patel, like these guys, they actually like, study the crowd while the shit's going down.
Bro, that's tough.
Yeah, bro, it's an art.
It's an art. Yeah, man. It's like
an art.
It's like, dude, being like a real musician, man, and feeling the crowd and knowing like, bro, imagine how many like really talented musicians would change their set list on the fly. You know, because all of a sudden they're like, you know what, this is gonna pop next. Everybody's gonna be in the zone for that, right?
Right. That's why your DJ's got to be on point.
Have to, man.
Yeah,
have to. So what's like the worst experience you've seen doing stand up from like the crowd or somebody else or anybody else?
The hoodie.
The fit check. There you go.
Yeah, this is much better.
Yeah. I was like, I'm in the crib.
Kick up.
I'm in the crib. Chillin'. One second.
Do your thing, man.
Ooh. I like that. Make me feel like I'm
there you go.
In the zone right now. Yeah.
That's it.
8 Mile.
Yeah. Sorry, what was the question?
The question was like, what was like the most awkward thing for you, like at stand up? Like, what was like one of the like the biggest learning opportunity that you had to get over? Like, you seem like a guy who you would get into it right away. You're confident. You would get into the crowd work. You'd go up there with a set and a plan. But like, what's the hardest thing if somebody's starting fresh, getting into it that like you had to learn on firsthand that you just can't get around? Just gotta go through it.
Yeah,
not necessarily. I learned a lot like off the stage more than anything. So like when I would go to open mics, I would just think like, oh, like why is nobody like laughing?
Yeah,
you know. And it's an open mic, and everybody's there. Just it's more times it's gonna be more comedians than audience members.
Yeah,
right? I'm like, oh man, this joke is really funny. I thought it was
gonna bang,
but people in their head are preparing their jokes.
Exactly. Right? They're just thinking about what they're gonna say when they get on stage.
Okay.
And so that's why that's something I had to learn like right away. I'm like, oh man, and it's crazy because I played ball most of my life, and I was telling this to my friend the other day. It's literally the stand-up comedy, at least how I think of it, is the same as basketball. Open mics are like open gym runs with like hoopers that don't hoop, hoopers that do hoop, and they're just more competitive. They get and you're doing that more often than none, right? Open gym runs, and then just like, and if you're playing on a team, it could be practice for you, and the practices should be way harder than games.
That's true.
100%.
So
when you do like a show in front of an actual crowd or a showcase or whatever it may be, it's way easier than the open mic.
Yeah.
I was gonna say one thing about you. I already like, man, your microphone etiquette is nice. I can tell you're not faking anything.
Yeah.
Okay. At first I was trying to figure out what I was doing, but this is it right here.
You got to figure out where to leave it. The problem with Cal sitting in the middle, man, is constantly like he's always talking outside of it. But
yeah. I'm still trying to learn, man.
I think what I was trying to figure out was my posture.
Because you get like I slouch because like it's not long enough. So
you got to slouch though.
You got to slouch. You got to kick up.
You're relaxed.
But at the same time, I was telling bro, you know what I've been thinking about lately? Like some of the greatest minds cross their legs. You know what I mean? Like some of the greatest minds in the world, they sit down and they cross their legs, sit like this. Like like people who solve world problems sit like this. Yeah, with their legs crossed,
and they're not even thinking that their legs are crossed.
100%.
They don't even know.
They don't even know. And then I thought about.
I just became an intellectual today. Man.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's it.
We're good. Changer, right?
We're good. We're good.
I'll tell you, there's no nigga has ever solved a problem sitting like this. With their legs just sprawled out like this. It's just they have never.
These guys, they're
probably
looking
high
for problems. They're looking for problems.
They're probably high as shit.
No, this is the Mad King. Yeah. The Mad King. He's about to lose his throne. He's just like,
the situation's sticky.
Yeah, more problems by the minute. That's all.
Their legs sprawled.
Yeah,
their legs sprawled out. They're just.
Dude, this better not be the first time you're airing this joke, because that was a good one.
No, that was the first time. I talked that shit with my friends.
Yeah.
But man, hey, you chop this one up. Ooh,
yeah, this is good. This is a banger right here. Yeah,
this is Mad King.
Yeah.
And this is
the intellectual.
This is world leader.
World leader
Solid
vibes.
piece.
Yeah. Facts.
100%. So do you think you're going to be, who do you think is going to be the first person to do comedy in space? Let's just get it out of the way.
Just get it out the way.
Yeah, facts.
Oh man.
Do you think jokes are going to be funnier in space?
I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope not. Because like, if how are you gonna live?
Yeah.
Like in Mars?
I don't know, man. Like with the space colony, if you're imagine you're doing like crowd work with a bunch of people who've like grown up on Mars their whole lives.
Honestly, I'm too black, man. I haven't lived.
I don't even want to leave Earth.
Yeah, I don't want to leave Earth. That's why white people just love leaving Earth. Bro.
Why?
Because they've done it all, bro.
Yeah,
not me. Whoa,
Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos,
first
bro.
thing he's like, I'm going to space.
I'm going to space, bro. We did all the shit we can here. I said, nigga, I haven't even jumped in jet skiing yet.
Bro, the funniest shit that I saw of Jeff Bezos recently, I was reading he had a boat that was way too big to go through this canal in like the UK.
In the Netherlands.
Tore that shit, right? Guy said, yo, I'll tear it down. I'll fix it. Don't worry. He said, just let me get through. I'm like, what? That's a different type of money.
Yeah. He said, yo, delete that. he pointed at that and said, yo, delete, man.
I'm coming through, fam.
Yeah. Copy, paste, cut that.
Yeah.
Control Z.
100%.
Cut it.
Man, it's one of the shows that I watched with my fiance is like it's like people who charter yachts.
Yeah.
And it's so funny to watch like the level of wealth these people have, dude. And like you look at it and like God knows if these people are even like that rich or they're living off like parents or like a generational wealth thing. Yeah. And you look and you see the majority of these people who charter these yachts are so unhappy with the experience. Yeah. And dude, it's like 200 grand for like the week. And then they tip like 30 grand or 40 grand.
Tip 30 grand.
In cash with the envelope, right? And then they divide out the tips. And it's so funny because like the level of service that these people are expecting, like things only get so good. And you know, it's like the Lululemon, the retail experience. Like, no matter how much money you're paying for this cruise ship, like this private cruise ship yacht, people are gonna be people. Yeah. People are gonna forget. Drinks are gonna go missing. Things are gonna spill. You know, things are not gonna be perfect. Mm-hmm. And I'm just laughing because it's like, man, no matter how much money you have at a certain point, like real quick, you stop getting value and you're just spending for the sake of spending it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's just a stunt.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Get unnecessary shit. Yeah.
I used to coach kids.
Yeah.
Basketball, right?
Oh.
And
was this after your ball career?
It was after my ball coach. I was in my transitioning phase.
New member of the staff. Hassan.
100%, man. He was supposed to go pro, but like he's here with you guys because those who can't do.
No, because he loves the kids.
He loves the kids.
Yeah, he wants to give back.
Also, those who can't do teach now. You know.
Yeah.
And so I was coaching these kids, man, and I'd go anywhere. Really, I was coaching in like one week I'd be coaching in the most like affluent neighborhood in Canada, and then I'd be coaching in like the most impoverished part of Canada. But and the funniest things was like I do icebreakers with the kids, right? And I'm doing icebreakers with the kids in like it's like Strathcona, East Vancouver, and I guess. There's a word for it, the priority communities, right? And I was like, go around and tell us like what your favorite color is, right? And they'll be like, just regular fuchsia, I like orange right now, I like red. And then I'll do the same thing in like a privileged community in like West Vancouver or some shit. And a kid was like, yo, what's your favorite color? And he'd be like,
lavender.
I like Tesla red. My dad just got this new Tesla. And I was just like, I don't like you.
Oh my God.
But I can't say that.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even, it's a basketball camp. I'm like, what's your favorite sport? I like hockey. I'm like,
what are you doing here, bro?
It's like, I'm in one place I'm actually making a difference. One place I'm actually making a difference. The other place I'm just doing daycare.
You're killing time.
Just watching your kids.
Because they're not serious about what's going on anyways.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
It's just to kill time, because they want to go to space camp, basketball camp. That's what it is.
I just want to go to space.
100%.
This kid is 8 years old. I'm done with her.
Yeah, fuck basketball, man. I want to go to the moon. Yeah, zero gravity. I want to be able to jump as high as I can. Yeah, dude. It's funny, man, because you compare like Canada across, like you basically have like the two cities, man. You basically have like Vancouver
and
you have Montreal and you have Toronto. And there's like, yeah, you got like 200 kilometers outside of everything. But like aside from that, man, this country,
what do we have?
It's so funny, man. Did you know, like I was telling these guys that there's an actual like desert, like classified desert in BC that a lot of people don't know about.
I was like Kelowna, right?
Just outside of it, I think so. Yeah. It's like Ouya or something. It's got some weird name. Osoyoos. Yeah. Dude, and that's like one of the only places. And I feel like that's, bro, there's going to be like a Netflix TV show about that. It's going to be like the new Ozark.
100%. 100%. There's so many things. And hey, don't sleep on Edmonton. Edmonton
Why is that?
Edmonton?
Hey, listen, man.
Come on. What did they have other than the mall, man? Let's be real.
Honestly, I took like 10,000 steps in that shit.
You broke your Fitbit. Yeah.
Bro.
My Fitbit was like, yo, you can take me off.
You know when your Apple Watch says breathe? It's coming out, breathe.
Bro, that mall is insane, bro. And I've seen like, yo, I got lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got found and I got lost again.
Yeah.
You know, but they have everything there.
Bro, I feel like it probably has like a lot of like shit that's just repetitive. Like, you know, like I find when I go to Vaughan Mills, like it's huge, right? But I feel like a lot of the stores are just like, you know, like you've seen the same shit like twice already. You know, like
what are you talking about?
bunch of neighborhoods. Like I seen like probably like
what are you talking about? Hold
like
on.
a Gap twice or
You
something like
see two
that.
Gaps?
I'm like, what the fuck? Because it's that big.
There's no way there's two Gaps in the mall.
I saw like 3 lids.
Are you serious?
Bro, I'm telling you.
Not in Vaughan Mills, but in the Edmonton Mall. Maybe 3 or 2. And by the time I got to the second or third, I bought something.
That's what they get.
It's a sign. No, it's a sign.
Yeah,
it's a sign.
Every one you walk past, it's like 20% off, 30% off, 66% off, last sale.
Tactical marketing, man.
Dude.
They got me positioned. That's what I feel like about Quiznos.
Yeah.
You know Quiznos, right?
Yeah, the pizza, right?
No, it's like subs.
Oh, the subs. Sorry,
just
the pizza. My bad. The subs.
But toast tastes better. Quiznos, the whole mantra, man.
I think Quiznos is way better than Subway.
Way better than Subway.
You never see Quiznos out here
That's
like
what
that.
I'm saying, fam. They have the most shit locations.
Yeah, like I've
do.
never. I don't even
locations.
think I've seen them in the mall like that. To be honest, you'll definitely find a Subway.
You guys need to do better, bro. Quiznos, I think they filed for bankruptcy. I was upset when this. I think this happened like 2016. They filed for bankruptcy on some dumb shit.
Yeah.
But it's because you guys have the worst locations.
It's true.
Fix it.
Yeah, get
they're
it
all
together.
terrible.
Get it together.
There's way too many Subway. Subway has the most franchise locations in the world.
100%.
Yeah, it's insane. But Quiznos, like, yeah, and then the satisfaction of watching the sub and like you peek into the oven while it's coming through, so you can like watch the cheese melt.
Yeah.
Rosemary Parmesan.
Oh my god,
That's
dude.
different.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
different.
Bro,
That's
it
different.
It was elite, man.
Yeah.
And they give you the little like jalapeno on the side.
Yeah.
Little bar after,
Yeah.
with the sauces and all that.
That's
The
like
cookie.
and you felt more important than you were going in there than a Subway for sure. Right?
Yeah.
I said, yo, run my cookie through the oven.
Yeah, that's how I felt about like the Great Canadian Bagel. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Yo, that was
Bro,
good.
that was so good, man. I don't even know what happened to them too.
I'm a loyal to Tim Hortons bagels.
You're
fam.
Tim Hortons.
Oh my God.
Man, bro, they had some fire
I'm
bagels,
loyal to
bro.
I feel like especially in Toronto,
Yeah.
all the best I think they target
The Muslim community.
the Muslim community.
Why?
Bro, there's literally within every 500
Mosques.
meters there is within every 500 meters of a mosque
There's a Tim Hortons.
there's a Tim Hortons, bro.
They know people are gonna go sit there and chit chat after
100%.
prayers.
Yeah.
We're going there for the
But for the bagels?
Yeah.
For the bagels
Not for the
too?
bagels, for
Not-
the tea.
not- yeah, the
for
tea.
the fix.
Okay.
The tea, 100%.
Caps, ice caps.
Yeah.
Bro, especially Ramadan time, they make a killing.
Booming.
make
Booming.
a-
Nighttime, especially
The
those
first
24
thing you do
hours
after
ones.
you break your
Yeah,
fast.
exactly.
Those
They-
20, bro, Tim Hortons during Ramadan after dark is more booming than any nightclub on King Street. More booming.
That's a fact, 100%. 100%. 100%.
And everybody well dressed,
Yeah.
smelling nice, bro.
Smell like musk.
100. Not oud.
That oud is different. I'm telling you, bro.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
No, they
Big time.
really have a target audience, man. They know what's going on,
They know
bro.
what they're doing.
100%.
So what's your order from Tim Hortons then?
Oh, my Tim Hortons right now. There's this one of my guys, he put me onto something, bro.
Bro, is he one of those guys that tells you, yo, get the white hot chocolate, make sure you get the chai tea bag in that? You know what I mean?
No, you can't do custom drinks like that. There's no way. You can't do
Bro, if you're East African,
You know.
If you're
You
East
guys love
African,
chai with everything, though. What the fuck, man?
You can,
The
bro.
secret menu at Tim Hortons. You guys are doing too much. Save that for Starbucks.
Bro,
Starbucks isn't even prepared for that.
It's Starbucks.
I mean,
They got the facilities for that.
Yeah, they got the facilities for that. But we're trying to see
we're balling out of budget.
Yeah, but we're balling on that budget, man.
You have to.
We have to, bro.
Yeah.
But like, no, man. Starbucks, I fuck with Starbucks though.
Yeah.
It's expensive as
It is
shit,
good,
though,
though.
bro.
It is
It's good.
It adds up.
Yeah.
for sure. But
Yeah.
all of it, like all of this kind of comes down to everything we were talking about comes down to like emotional intelligence. I was telling my boy this the other day. People don't buy anything anymore off of like for like information and value and information in detail anymore. It's like, how does this product make me feel? How does this service make me feel? And I'll come for that reason and that reason alone.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what Lululemon harped on too. Exactly. All of it.
Yeah.
Emotional intelligence.
Exactly. Yeah.
True.
No, that's smart.
Speaking of that, like Tim Hortons, so you guys like as Somali chai.
Yeah.
Do you ever run a coffee with a banana?
Man,
Coffee and banana?
Somali, everything with a banana, bro.
That's facts, bro. That's only with the meals, though.
Ice cap banana.
No, never, bro. But the ice cap is definitely like
ice cap is a staple.
It's a staple in the community, 100%.
That was as a kid when that shit dropped too.
That was new, like a life
That was
changer.
new. That was like
fire.
my mom wouldn't let me drink Coke, but when the ice cap came, I said,
you could have,
same amount of sugar.
I'm good on this.
But
I'm
just,
good on this.
Yeah, my mom was just like, you know what? Hold that.
Yeah,
I want
good.
you to hold that. Yeah, 100%. My mom would say, "What do you? You know those ones you're in the back seat, and I said, do you want anything?
Yeah, yes, Hoyle.
Let me get that ice cap." And she my mom looked at me. Yo, it's a joke. I will never forget my first one. I'm sitting in the back seat, and my cousin's sitting in the front seat, and my mom's only splurging crazy because my cousin's there.
I'm not a bad mom.
Yo,
my mom knew. If she said no to me, she's gonna look bad.
It's gonna look bad. Yeah, he's gonna run that back to the family. It's done. Yeah.
Hassan, you want anything?
Yeah.
I say, let me get an ice cap.
You know she ain't gonna say no.
Yeah.
My cousin, like, he puts his hand through the back seat and daps me up.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yo, but you gotta use that cousin whenever you need something. Make sure you go to the Duke's, ask on our behalf.
100%.
That's how I always used to.
I want to sleep over.
Yeah.
Yo, ask your mom
You
if I
ask
could
first.
sleep
Yeah.
over.
100%. You gotta make him the runner.
Yo, I want to sleep over. But my mom's not gonna let me unless you ask.
Yeah.
So you go ask her.
It's all mental games as kids, man. We was all some stupid shit, bro.
And it's funny too because like that's one of the first things in sales everybody always tells you is like when you're a kid, your mom says no, and you're like, why? I want it. And you keep asking, and eventually you break them down, right?
Yeah.
But for somewhere along the line between us becoming adults from kids, people just get shy after like the third no, and then they stop asking.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know, when does that happen?
It's true. I think it's like, it's because you can't take rejection pretty well. At a certain point.
You just roll over.
Yeah,
You're
like, especially like my mom, she was very adamant. Like if a no, it's a no, bro. It's not gonna happen. I can ask like 1,000 times.
Well, Cal, you must have been the most annoying child.
Yeah,
on the planet,
I was. Especially like when I knew that. I remember there was one time like these Carmelos dropped. It was like it was a light blue and like a white color.
Is it when he was with Jordan still?
Yes.
Exactly
The Denver Nugget colorway, right? Bro, I asked my mom, and I remember because my school was a uniform school, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to wear this for dress down day. You know, end of the month, I'm ready. And I know these kicks are coming out. Bro, I must have asked my mom like 1,000 times, you know?
Yeah.
She said no. But then eventually what happened was I made her feel bad. I took her to the mall one day. She was getting something for herself, right?
And what'd you do?
Bro, the guilt trip, bro.
Yeah.
You have to use the guilt trip. Mom, you're getting yourself this? Hook me up with this.
Yeah.
Got those Carmelos. I felt with the matching jersey.
Wow.
The Carmelo 15, the sky blue.
The sky blue.
Sky blue.
You did it right. There was this is that, and this is at the time he was on that NBA Live cover.
Yeah. And then you saw your art nemesis come in with the Cleveland, the LeBron jersey.
Yes. That was crazy.
It was a good time, man.
This is back in the that NBA Live you could do through the legs.
Yeah,
twice.
You're acrobatic. You're doing all these things, bro. Good times, man. Good times, bro.
I love it. You guys were playing NBA Live. I was playing Tony Hawk's.
Bro, I was playing Tony Hawk too. Tony Hawk.
Okay, we're good.
But yo, Tony Hawk was lit though.
Tony Hawk was lit. That one was fire.
What?
Literally, bro, that
was one of the best games ever. What are you talking about?
And some of the best tracks on that.
Dude,
Yeah.
fire banger tracks, man.
The songs were
Fire
lit.
tracks on
I
that.
always laugh whenever I see the meme when it's like when the race war begins and I have to kill Tony Hawk. And then it's like Wesley Snipes crying or whatever that picture is, bro.
No, Tony Hawk with the race draft. I think we would have drafted him, bro.
Yeah, we would have
Yeah,
drafted him.
100%. He influenced the black community a lot, bro. He got Lil Wayne to start skateboarding.
Exactly.
You know? Man, that shit, bro. But one thing that I thought was ahead of its time, man, was the PSP, bro.
Why did that not catch on? How was the battery life?
Yeah, the battery life was lovely, bro.
PSP was great. And you know what's crazy? I love the games. The games look like if you think about it, they're little discs. They look like Nesca cafes.
Cafe pods.
They look like cafe pods now. I was like, yo, man.
It's true.
Yeah, man. PSP crawls so Nesca cafes can walk.
Can walk, bro. Facts. That's so true, man. And then the games that I used to love playing on that was like, I remember that time the movie 300 came out, and that was my go-to game, man. That one and FIFA it was crazy, man. But I don't understand how PSP couldn't make it through this era, bro.
That would have been. Bro, we were just jailbreaking everything.
That's what
anything and anything we could jailbreak. iPods jailbroken.
Yeah,
PSP jailbroken.
iTouches
and Nintendo DS jailbroken. we were breaking everything,
bro,
man.
I'm telling you. I remember one of my neighbors actually used to do that. So I told him, yo, bro, just come through, man. I need this game on my shit, bro. I had enough.
Yeah.
This guy he took my iTouch and jailbroke it. I had everything. I was lit. I was lit.
I remember one day I had one with my Nintendo DS. Like I lost my stylus, you know?
Yeah.
And I remember for some reason, I remember that day. I was like, because I've already lost the stylus, I might as well just try jailbreaking this. Because if I fuck it up, I can barely enjoy it anymore.
Yeah, that's facts. 100%, bro.
Oh, dude, man. I remember the wave when everybody, like, I remember I never had a Game Boy growing up, like the OG Game Boy Colors. And I remember the only time once a year I got exposure to that was at our Christmas, like the Christmas show, whatever, you know, schools would do that.
Yeah.
And everybody would be in their classroom waiting to be called to the stage, and every kid would bring in their Game Boy.
Yeah.
And I would go around like pawning, trying to bring whatever I could to the table. Like, can I have 5 minutes with that, please?
Yeah.
And I remember one year it was I got this like weird, like it was like a Pokemon pinball thing, and it was like lights that glowed up. You know, it was cool, man. The paddles were like real paddles, and the lights like it was like the ball. Like there's no ball.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun. So I remember I would pawn that thing off. Like, you can have this for 10 minutes. I just want to do one level of Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
please.
that's it.
For
That's
the love
it.
of God.
Please, yeah. Shit.
The funnest thing about one thing that the Game Boy Color taught me was how to like scavenge for AA batteries.
Nothing is safe. There's no remote.
Remote in the crib is safe around me.
Wasn't there some like myth saying like, yo, if you put the battery in the freezer,
you know how many AA batteries I put in the freezer, bro?
And then they just like nothing happens or they explode.
Nothing happened.
Yo, I was lied to so many times as a kid, bro. Oh man.
But you know for a fact that would be trending on Instagram still to this day if that was like people use batteries like that, right?
100%. I think I might have done that at one point. You know what's funny?
That's the worst though, was when you're taking it out of the remote control and your dude spazzes. So yo, where's the batteries?
Where's the batteries?
You switch it?
Yeah, is that a problem modern kids are gonna have? I don't even
I don't think so, bro.
They don't know the struggle.
Yeah.
They don't know.
What are you talking about? They're probably turning the channels with their phone
their
and
phone.
stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm. No remotes, no nothing.
Every time we're like, this is not a boomer podcast. and then we accidentally become boomers.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember too and every once in a while you'd find batteries where it was like they were leaking like their acid.
No, what?
What are you talking about?
That problem.
Okay, then you never really had to look for batteries properly.
Shit.
Life was good.
Really?
You ever burn a battery?
No.
Never.
Yo, one time we lit this battery on fire.
How'd you do that? Axe body spray?
I have no idea. I didn't do it. I said, yo, this is too close for comfort.
Yeah.
But my boy did it, and I was just standing from afar.
Yeah.
And
Couldn't trust it.
Bro, it was crazy. It was like a firework. But
It was like green fire and all that?
Yeah, it was green. It would turn purple, and it was
Start sizzling. Yeah.
It was pretty. It was lit.
Yeah.
It was lit.
You ain't need no fireworks, bro. You're
100%.
good.
This is
You're
real.
good.
Just burn batteries.
Straight Duracell, baby. Panasonic. Anything can get it. Duracell, Panasonic, President's Choice.
Yeah. Oh my god. Anything, bro.
I remember too, growing up, you had the D batteries. I remember you put your tongue on them to see if there's a charge.
And it shocks.
Right? And I remember like it was a thing too. Kids would bring them to school and be like, "Do you want to like lick a D battery? Do you want to see if it's charged?" No, it's disgusting. But yeah, that was a thing growing up, man, big time. And like, it's funny because I just replaced the batteries in one of our remotes, and like our Amazon remote. It's like, I don't know what the hell they did between 20 years ago and like, or 15 years ago and like now, because like this remote, we've used it for like a year and a half.
And
haven't had to change the batteries once. But bro, old remotes, you have to change the batteries like all the time.
Yeah, I remember.
That's all I remember. It's just, like
always constantly
running a
switching up the
circuit,
battery.
reprioritizing.
Yeah, what I need right now.
Honestly, I think it's TV remotes are the only thing keeping batteries, the battery industry alive.
Gotta be, man.
Damn. Yeah. What else did they use it for?
What else? I don't know.
You're right.
I can't. Once you introduce like a rechargeable TV remote, game over.
The only other thing, bro, flashlights. Everybody's got one on their phone. Everybody's got one on their phone. That was the only other thing, right?
I used to use my flashlight. So when I first moved to North Vancouver, it's in the woods, right?
Yeah.
And my campus, University of Capilano University, is in the woods.
Yeah.
And I live like where I lived is either you could walk like 2 minutes up this crazy trail through the woods and you'd be there 2 minutes flat.
Yeah.
You know, or you could walk 20 minutes all the way around it.
Yeah, you're trying to cut time.
I'm cutting time.
Yeah, 100% every time.
But there's no street light, no nothing through this trail. So one day, my neighbors are telling me at this time I was afraid of dogs, and some of these guys
Typical
had
East African thing. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Course,
like these
100%.
guys had, and my neighbors had like Siberian Huskies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Some big dogs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm going down the trail one day, and I'm going down the trail, and there is someone reassured me saying like, "Oh, it's illegal for you to have your dog off your leash."
Yeah.
Right? I'm thinking, is that a setup? Was I being set up?
Sounds like a setup, bro.
It sounds like a setup, right? It's illegal to have your dog off your leash, so you should be good when you go through the trail. I said, "Oh, okay, bet." I'm going through the trail.
Ain't nobody abiding by that rule, bro.
100%.
Yeah.
And who's gonna really enforce that?
Exactly.
Dark.
Especially
Dark
there in that trail. They're letting that thing loose,
They
run
let
around.
that thing loose, bro. So I'm going, and like this is North Vancouver, bro. These places, coyotes are running wild, grizzly bears out here and shit. And I'm going down the trail. I just finished basketball practice. I'm going down the trail. I'm using my phone as my flashlight. And I'm making my way through the trail. And as I'm getting like halfway through, you know when the light beams all across like a
green eyes.
Yeah,
Green eyes.
Floating in the
Green
darkness,
eyes.
man. Yeah.
I said, yo, I started praying, yo. I said, yo, this is not it. This can't be. I've been here
That's
for
the
a
edge.
week, bro.
Is this how they're going to introduce me to this?
I can't drop out now.
Yeah.
I can't drop out by this.
I have a bright future ahead of me, bro. I'm trying to make the league.
And I'm thinking it's a wolf, bro. Like it's a wolf.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no- it's 10:30 at night.
You can't tell me anything else. Yeah.
It's gotta be a wolf.
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
Yeah.
worst case scenario. You know, and the dude, and then the I'm like, I'm standing there, I'm standing still. I'm figuring like, yo, it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
If I move, I'm just bad.
Frozen in fear.
Exactly. Frozen in fear. I'm
Yeah.
shaking a little bit.
Yeah. Whoever blinks first loses.
My eye was full. Like,
all the training in the mannequin room.
Lululemon.
You were back at Lululemon.
Just pretend like you're out of shift at work, bro.
Sal's not here right now.
I was a statue.
Oh my God.
And the dog or the beast.
The beast.
yeah.
The beast, the unknown beast at the moment
Yeah.
makes its way towards me.
No.
I wind up and I'm about to give this thing the craziest corner
Uppercut.
kick you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
This is Sparta.
Bro, I was gonna kick this thing like Messi, bro. 100%. But you
Corner
know,
pocket.
this thing was gonna go to Jahannam, bro. 100%. I was gonna send that thing to hell. Down. And
Yo.
I had the phone like this.
Yeah.
And I waited until I could like see it close enough for me to just give it the 1-2, right?
Yeah.
But as I wind up for the kick, because you know you're kicking, you gotta use your hand as like a pendulum.
Yeah.
My hand moves. I miss completely.
Yeah.
And now the dog is just circling. It's a dog.
Yeah.
I find out it's a dog.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
a
you're calm.
I'm calm.
Yeah.
But it's a Siberian Husky.
Yeah. So you still can't trust it.
It looks like a wolf, bro. This is Beowulf. This is fucking
This is
this is fucking this is
3 generations
Twilight.
ago. Yeah.
I'm fucking Channing Tatum or whatever his name. Not Channing Tatum. What's that nigga's name?
You're looking at me like I got it. You know. Like I know. Excuse me, bro.
You know that handsome ass dude.
Fucking guy.
And it's circling me and it's doing nothing. It's just like now it's like we're on the same team now.
Yeah.
So I'm walking down the trail and I see the owner, right? And the owner scares me too because it's a bald dude and he has a googly eye. Like one eye is straight and the other one's just.
You're like, yo, who's he making eye contact with, me or his beast?
Yeah. Like, yo, is this nigga from the Goonies, bro? I thought it was the nigga from the Goonies, bro. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
And I start paging him. I said, yo, you know it's illegal to have your dog off the leash. What is wrong with you? Yeah, of course. This is blasphemous, man. What's your name? I want to write a report.
You turned into a Karen?
100%. I said, yo, this is, you make me sick. People like you.
Let their dogs off the leash.
Yeah.
Bro, how do you expect him to read if he's got the googly eye? He must have missed it, bro.
And I start chopping it up, and he's like, "Yo, wait, so
Yo,
like,
this guy kills
I don't
me.
recognize you."
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, I just moved to the neighborhood, motherfucker.
Yeah. This is my path now.
This is my path now. I better recognize. Put your dog on a leash when you see me." And you know what? White people be putting their kids on a leash. Yo, put your dog on a leash too, fam. What's going on?
Yo, at grocery stores, you see that all the time, bro.
I saw that on Lakeshore the other day. I thought it was a myth. You know, I really thought it was a myth until I saw it on Lakeshore the other day, and I was like, "Yo, this is blasphemous."
This is crazy.
But they dress it up too because it's like
It's like a door,
it's
a
like a
backpack.
leash on a backpack.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're like, oh, well, it's a backpack.
Yeah.
It's not a leash.
It's
It's
a
like
leash.
well, you can store stuff on the leash.
It's on the shoulder, but you know, it doesn't. Yeah.
I swear, they
Free
see
my
it on-
guy.
They see it on free my guy. Free my kid, yo. And so I'm just like, yeah, and I'm chopping it up with the guy, and he's like, "So like you're new to
No
me,
eye
bro?"
contact.
Bro, clearly. We're making eye contact, but
He's watching the dog at the same time. Yeah.
his Wi-Fi is just, his connection is weak.
His other eye ran out of battery. Yeah.
There's a battery in the other eye, yo.
And I'm just like, yo, this guy is just like,
fucked. Yeah.
and I'm talking to him. He's like, yeah, so you know that neighbor? I said, yeah. He's like, where you staying? I'm like, I'm just up at the crib over here.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, and I'm dropping the names of the people I'm living with.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, I know them. Tell them I said hi. Da-da-da-da-da. I said, all right, bro, I will. I get home, and I tell them the story the next day.
Yeah.
And they tell me they have no idea who the
That
hell
guy
we're
never
talking.
existed.
I haven't seen that guy
Ever since?
ever since.
Urban legend.
Urban legend. Urban legend.
The guy's pretty much Bigfoot.
Bro, that guy, he is a Goonie.
Yeah.
He is the guy from the Goonies, man. He's like the Hunchback of Notre Dame type beat, you know? Like, I was like, haven't seen him since.
Yeah. A legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after that, I bought a flashlight.
Yeah. Oh, man,
stopped using my phone.
You couldn't rely on the phone
I
anymore.
couldn't rely on the phone.
Because that could be sticky too. Like, if you drop the phone,
Drop the phone.
I could drop a flashlight. I'm good.
The flashlight and the flashlight that I got was like next level. This is like
high beams.
high beam.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
You shine up to the sky, you can see the kids at space camp.
It's one of the ones that the cops use, man. Yeah. The one that Batman uses, you know, that signal.
Yeah, bro.
I'm Lululemon symbol in the sky.
Yeah, man. I'm shining from then on.
Yeah.
Batman logo.
Yeah, right to the dome.
Right
yo.
to the dome. He's gonna be like this.
It's like when the cops pull up to your driver's seat, bro, hit you with that. So, anybody, everybody wearing their seatbelts there? Is that you guys good back there? Yo, I remember the time that we actually got pulled over. It was like me and a couple of the homies from uni, man. And we had like 4 people in the back, right? So the lady comes up to us. She pulls us over or whatever. We're driving. We're not even speeding or none. She pulls us over. She's like, oh, yeah, so I noticed you guys... I've noticed 4 heads in the back when I was behind you guys. You know you guys can't be doing that. We're like, okay, yeah, but we're just coming back from school. We're trying to head home. You know, he needed a ride. We're just trying to get out of here, you know?
Oh, there's 4 people sitting in the back
In the back seat.
The sedan.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are like squished.
Yeah, we're squished. Yeah. But we're trying to get to the crib, right? You know, like somebody needs a ride. So we're like, all right, no worries. So she's like, yeah, I noticed 4 people in the back. You know, you guys can't be doing that. So we're thinking the lady's going to let us just go, you know, just don't do it next time, right?
Yeah, don't tell her about the one in the trunk, too.
I ain't even tell about the homies that just chilling in the trunk there.
Hey, no man gets left behind.
Everybody gets the ride.
Yo, it's so bad in there. Just
You got to rock, paper, scissors. Who's going to jump in the trunk real quick? But, bro, this lady throws the ultimate curveball. She's like,
Oh, my God.
so when are you guys going to have to hop out and you guys going to have to come back and pick him up?
No.
Like, what? We're gonna have to come back and pick him up.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, you guys don't have any options. It's illegal. You guys are not wearing seatbelts. And if anything happens, I'd feel bad for you guys. We're like, ma'am, one of the guys lives like 2 lights down.
Yeah.
Just let us go. She's like, no, sorry, I can't do it. So we're like, all right. We're like, all right, give us 2 minutes to we got to talk this over, guys. Who's the man that's going to get off?
now you guys have to play Mafia.
Survival, we got to boot somebody off the island, So we're like, all right, guys, man. So obviously this lady's doing too much, and she's not going to leave. She's still parked behind us. She's making sure somebody hops out the whip. So we're like, all right, man, it's not fair to have one person hop out. The 2 of you guys hop out. Stay with the other person, make them comfortable. Yeah. But this was our plan. Yeah. So this was near square one, right? So we're near where we got stopped was near the there was an old Tim Hortons there, right across the mall. So we're like, yo, listen, we're gonna come back around to the other side of the Tim Hortons and pick you guys back up. So the lady, she sees the 2 people hop off. She's like, oh my God, guys, thank you for making my job easier. You guys can go now.
Why even bother?
Bro, why, right? So then we end up with jokes on her because we just spin a block a little bit, came back and picked the guys up on the other side and we went home. That's it, done.
How ironic she goes, you guys made my job easier, but you made my life harder.
Literally.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of it's a power thing, bro. It's a power trip, bro. Power trip.
It's actually, yeah, man. Police?
Yeah, there's something else, bro.
The
boydom.
The boydom?
Yeah.
Else, man. Something they just do it. Sometimes they get caught up doing too much.
Yeah.
But also, it's just she was a woman?
Yeah, she's a woman, yeah. So she had to make up for it,
They be doing that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Be doing that. I had a woman that was a manager too. But the thing is that I'm so good at calling people's bullshit.
Oh, you like confrontation.
I actually I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Just say that. Yeah, I'm not the type, bro.
I like confrontation and with reason. As long as I know the truth, I will always win.
Oh yeah.
I'm on the side of the truth.
Yeah, 100%.
And so I remember one time I did, and I always combat confrontation with humor.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So I remember one day tell me how when I used to work at Nordstrom's. When I got the job, I had braids. Every day for 4 months, I had braids. Right? And I come to work with different type of braids. The way I was changing my hairstyle, I look like a 2K player. When you're trying to make my
player, every day.
You could change your custom player. I came with single braids. I came with cornrows. I came with different designs in my hair. One time I slightly dreaded my hair. It was crazy how many different styles. And so one day I was like, yo, what the fuck? I can't afford to be doing this all the time.
Every day, yeah.
So and so I was like, yo, I'm gonna
let the fro go.
I let the fro go. I look like Bob Ross. I look like Ben Wallace.
You look like a freaking Mike.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
I look like Ben Wallace.
Yeah. Oh my God.
100%.
Yeah.
My hair was out and about. I look like Stretch from Street Volume 3.
Yeah.
And I pull up to work.
Legend.
I pull up to work. I'm walking through. I check in. I clock in, and I'm walking through different departments. And tell me how loss prevention is following me.
No way.
No.
Yeah, bro. Loss prevention is following me. And the thing is that they're so shit at their job.
They're not even subtle with it.
They're not even subtle. I looked at him. I said, I was going up the escalator, and the man was following me behind. I turned around. I said, I work here, nigga. He goes, huh? I said, he goes, huh? I said, nigga, I work here.
Yeah.
Why are you following me? He goes, oh, Hassan, I didn't know that was you, bro.
No way.
I swear to God. I said, and it's a brown guy too.
And this was before masks.
And this was before masks, man. You know, it's crazy.
You couldn't even be making that mistake, bro.
It is funny, man. And then my manager comes up to me and she goes, and she sees me with the fro.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, but she sounds white, but like she's brown. This is one of those ones, cognito thing. And you know those ones that be like, her name is like Shivana, but she goes by Sheena.
Yeah, industry plant.
This guy said industry plant. Wallah, that's crazy. He said she's an industry plant. I think that's the funniest thing I ever heard. Those ones that just buy in too much, they forget they who they are. I'm an industry bro. Yo, that is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Oh my God, she's there for HR purposes.
HR purposes, bro. Yeah. And fam, she goes, oh my God, Hassan, I love your hair. I said, thanks, Sheena. She goes, how long are you gonna keep it like that?
Yo, she came with some bad energy.
Yeah, and I said, the backhand.
I said, yo, Sheena, relax, your racism is showing.
Yo, right the juggler, bro.
Right away. I said, relax, you relax. Sheena, your racism is showing. She's like, oh no. And I love it when you like, people
catch
them
off guard.
Oh no, it's not like that at all. It's
I have a black friend. Trust me.
I have a black friend. Like it's a trap card.
I've been waiting to use this.
I've been waiting to do this. I've been waiting to use this trap card for real. I have a black friend card. Bow.
Oh my God, bro.
Drop it.
Moving like Yu-Gi-Oh.
I have a black friend. Deflection. Racist deflection.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. And she goes, and the funny thing was that, she's like, I have a, the funny thing about that was there's another one of my coworkers, he has a fro.
Yeah.
Somali guy actually.
Yeah.
But his was like, mine was like a full fro everywhere. And I had big beard at the same time too.
Yeah, he had the curls a little bit.
He had no curls. It was a high top. So he just had a fade.
The fade on the side. Yeah.
And maybe like a week after, she comes up to me and she goes, at first I didn't know about yours and Ali's hair, but I realized it makes our department look ethnically diverse.
Oh my God. What?
Whoa.
And so I was like, yo, this is actually crazy.
So she's giving you the stamp of approval saying, yeah, you know what? It works for
I
us.
was like, yo, what kind of cosign is this?
I was doing this regardless whether I got the stamp or not.
Yeah, this is good for Nordstrom Rack's reputation. Keep it up.
I was like, yeah, I was like, what's up with this cosign?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yo, and I love like, I never like test, like I never try to use like a point of like leverage. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I wanted to go to HR, and I've never had like the moral high ground. I felt like I had the moral high ground.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
She activated your trap card.
Yeah, she activated my trap card. I'm like, yo, I had the moral high ground.
I didn't think I was that guy. But I'm that guy now.
I'm about to be that guy.
You have blue eyes, white dragon, right? Ready?
I'm about to activate my blue eyes, white woman, bro.
Blue eyes, black dragon, bro. Oh my God.
I'm going.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go to HR.
Yeah. No,
Let
you
me
hit it
speak to
with
your
that.
higher up. Yeah. I didn't say it to her, but I was gonna go. I went behind closed doors. I'm
Right.
I'm about to activate my blue eyes, white woman.
On a subtle thing. On a subtle thing, right?
Let's do it.
Blue eyes, white woman.
Oh man, I activated that card.
Yeah.
And I go to HR. And going to HR with my moral high ground feels like, it felt like when a girl, like when it's like when a girl cheats on you and you tell her like, yo, listen, man, like I'm done with you. But like, truthfully, you wanted to break up with her anyway.
Yeah.
But now you have the moral high ground.
reason.
You have the out. You have the out. Yeah.
I have the moral high ground. Yeah. Let's go. This is I'm
waiting for this opportunity.
Yeah.
I was waiting for this opportunity.
Yes, usually when I'm in HR, I've done something wrong.
Hassan, please come down to the office. Yeah, I've been doing this in school.
Now
Principal's
I'm a
office.
tattletale.
Yeah.
That nigga. I'm Randall. Miss Finster.
6'9" card activated.
Activate 6'9". You fool.
Oh my God.
Got him.
We got him, boys.
Okay, and on that note, we've been here for an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh,
Shit, an
damn.
hour.
yeah,
20.
that was good, man.
Oh, damn, bro.
The first half, we were feeling it out. The second half, we did not stop laughing.
Yeah, man, honestly.
That was
holy
ridiculous.
shit.
I didn't know if I don't know if airing out these places that I work could
Come back to haunt you?
Yeah.
Probably some
Defamation
sponsorship
of
deals.
character
No,
or some shit.
sponsorship deals. One day
Yeah.
they're gonna have you a Lululemon
No,
commercial.
commercial.
Come to the set and strip you, dog.
Yeah. No, what we'll do is we'll just add in our bio like cursives, like satire. We'll change the fonts and everything. If you don't get it, it's your problem.
Yeah, it's up to you, bro.
You don't
Figure
get
it
the
out.
joke.
Figure
Most
it
of these
out.
places I still go. Like I check in because I still have friends that work there.
Yeah.
And they ask me, well, what are you doing here? I just really go there just to use the bathroom.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Nostalgia, and I use the bathroom.
Yeah,
Nordstrom has a really good bathroom. I just go there and make sure that's where I take my shit.
You gotta shit on them.
100%. I go there and I know the handicap code. I'm digging them.
100%.
Yeah.
Blue Dukes.
I love it.
You gotta shit on them any way you can, right?
Okay, stop this. Stop.
Shitting on it.
Okay, yo, Callie, roll us out on this one.
All right, another day, another episode, man. We got the boy Hassan in the cut, man. Thank you very much for pulling up, man.
Thank you for having me.
And that's our episode, man. We out, man.
That was fun.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
By the way, his name was Edward